All right, so
great start already.
yeah, really. So we haven't made a video on this channel in a long time.
A year.
So
yeah.
Recap from last week.
Recap from last year. What's happened?
His motor's done.
Make it 2 years because we did a video updating what happened the last year, and now it's been like
a year from that.
Several months.
Yeah. Okay. So
flooded the motor. Nope.
Jacob has his motor in. He went through like 3 different kinds of motor mounts just to make this work. We took the trans out like 18,000 times.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it was running. It was running on a stand. It sounded pretty good. Then he put it in here, and of course he had to change stuff around. And it's just been sitting here for a long time. Of course he's gotten brakes done and all this kind of stuff. But our plan today is to do what, Jacob?
This thing is moving one way or another.
Yeah.
Because I've been waiting like 2 months to get all the wiring done because Dumb and Dumber over here, whenever we pulled the motor out, we just clipped the entire chassis harness right there at the
Hey,
firewall.
don't call me dumb. I'm smart. To a point.
So I have to get a whole new chassis harness made. I got all new headlights, side markers, tail lights, gauges, all new gauges, radio, redid the fuel tank, drive shaft, transmission. I mean, literally everything. All these suspensions been touched and redone.
Nardy.
Last time you made an update, how much have you gotten done on your car at that time?
Yeah, it was the motor was just sitting on the stand.
It was like sitting over there.
So basically,
we gotta get it ready for cash days.
We're gonna make 2K.
Jacob
21.
Jacob wants to get this running and driving today. It hasn't been running and driving in.
When's the last time? Do you know when the last time it was actually like ran? Like,
Whenever I posted, whenever Travis and you came over.
No. Like the last time this thing actually moved on its own power. Because when you bought it, it didn't even.
I have no idea.
So
it was sitting for a year whenever I got it.
So 3 or 4 years. So it hasn't been running in a long time. It hasn't been on the road in a long time. Of course, it had a different motor in it, obviously. So it's an LS1. It's a
it's a little 5.3.
It's a pretty nasty LS1, to be honest. It's
actually a 4.3.
It's been rebuilt. Holly 650.
What?
Huh?
You idiot! It's not a 650.
What is it?
750.
Oh, I thought it was a 650.
Hell no.
Okay, well, 750 is not that bad.
Well, it was supposed to be. It was told as an 850 when we bought it.
Yeah. Anyway, 256. Everything has been gone through on this car, like everything. So Jacob's plan is to get it running and driving today. Nothing is wired up.
Yeah.
The throttle.
Well,
the throttle bracket doesn't work.
To be very fair, it should take literally about 10 minutes to wire it back.
Yeah. Well.
The brakes thing is
none of the brakes are hooked up.
Hey, the brakes are hooked up, but the lines are not. I have all the lines in the back. I don't have the lines going up to the master cylinder, and there's no fluid in it. So
clutch has fluid in it, though, right?
Yeah, clutch is fine.
Yeah, clutch is good.
That's good.
So I mean, that's all you.
I mean, you act like he's gonna make like an 8-mile pool. I mean, he's probably just gonna literally drive it up and down the driveway.
Yeah, well, the handbrake works, but when you go one click past, like when you go one click, pretty much it just locks up. So
it's like it's like click, click, click. It's still like not really doing much, and then the 4th click, it's like completely stopped.
Yeah, so
that's with it in the air, though. I don't know how that's gonna be when it's moving.
So. It won't be that bad.
It may still just keep on rolling.
It probably will. You're sweating.
It's hot.
It is hot.
And it's like 90 degrees and it's like 100% humidity.
Yeah.
It ain't nice out here.
Yeah, it's been raining for like 2 months straight.
Seriously, it's bad. I'm over the rain.
Yeah.
I think that goes by the first spark plug.
Oh.
Coolant temp sensor.
The coolant temp sensor.
Anyway.
We're gonna burn it on the head.
Anyway.
So I guess we'll wire one fan up to the battery. We're gonna do like a boat tank inside the car with the fuel pump pulling, and we're just gonna
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
You got it. Yep.
Hot wire.
There you go.
We're gonna hot wire it right to the battery. And it should, I mean, it should run. The motor, it's got a tune on the LS box.
Barely a tune.
Yeah, but it.
LS1 right now.
Yeah, but it.
No, it's on LS1 high.
But it runs. But it runs.
Yes. It may not run very well.
The. Oh, you can't see the tank in the back. Okay, well. Anyway, the tank has been cleaned and refurbished, but
So we're not on the header.
he hasn't hooked up any fuel lines to it or anything. So
I should have gone
anyway,
With that,
we're gonna keep working away on this.
can.
wheels.
All right, the MSD's hooked up. The throttle
And then
cable
we need to figure out
situation is fixed.
Are we gonna set the regulator up on the fuel pump to go back to
Um,
the, go back to the tank?
We gotta wire up to the starter, just a hot wire, and then figure out what we want to do with the boat tank and the fuel pump.
Where's the fuel pump at?
And
Yeah, it's sitting
we're gonna have to cut the fenders. He bought fender flares like 2 months ago that haven't come in yet. So we're probably gonna have to cut the fenders because his wheels, his tires are so tall that when you try to turn, it just they just hit the fender. So we got a lot of stuff done already. Really, it's ready to run. It's only been like 20 minutes, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's all.
All right, so Mike's
Yeah, it's
finishing
all
up this boo-boo sake.
Hey, this is not the way I wanted to do this, okay?
I don't know what's going on right there, but it's going, I guess.
Hold on. I wanted to put this by the tank where you're supposed to do it, where it's below the fittings, but Jacob wants it up in the engine bay. I think we're gonna have to go get another pump and do an inline in up here, but we'll see. If not, you think it's gonna just burn the pump out?
I think it'll burn the pump out. But I had two inline pumps in my toolbox that I bought brand new, and I don't know where they are. I think they got stolen. Oh my god. You have a socket on. Oh my god.
Hold on.
I need to get this POV.
Fresh paint. Fresh paint.
Oh my god.
Just send it. It's going. Keep going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just leave one, dude. We're
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Don't even add another one. You're
Oh
fine.
my god.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is the most
Oh,
rigged fuel
God.
system I think I've ever seen.
chill. The fucking return line is kinked.
Oh. Nah, it's okay. I'll just.
Well, we don't want another super problem.
It'll work itself out.
Zuby Pro.
Anyway, getting pretty close, I guess.
Man has
Fuel
no
system.
respect for his car.
I know. Fuel system.
I treat my Subaru better than him.
Fuel system, wiring.
Yeah.
Still gotta figure out what's going on with the starter. Throttle cable.
I honestly think that is just what's left. It's just trying to go with
And cutting the fenders.
Well, ooh.
I don't know. We'll at least get it running and driving on the stand.
Well,
On
you
the
can get
stands.
The motor started.
Yeah, we can at least get it, like the wheels rolling on the jack stands. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Alright. So, wiring's all done. We got it to turn over. What are we about to do?
About to start it.
We're going to put fuel in the tank, see if it even leaks.
You already put some in?
No, we have not. We need to wire the fuel pump up first. It's not wired up.
All right, so we're taking a quick dinner break.
Hotter than hell outside.
It's pretty hot, yeah. So we had to make a trip up to O'Reilly. Since Jacob wanted to have a pump that pulls instead of pushes, we had to go get another pump. Bought an air cleaner while we were there, and then bought some switches. For now, we're gonna put the MSD box onto a switch. We're gonna put both fuel pumps onto a switch. We're gonna put the starter on a momentary.
We don't have a button, but we're gonna put the fans on a switch.
Oh yeah, Are they individual switches or just one? Okay, so both fans are gonna have their own switch. And then it should go. We could only get about 2-3 psi up to the carb from just this pump, so we're gonna have one in the back pushing and this one pulling, so this one isn't strained, because this should do what, 5, 6, 7 pounds.
8.
I mean, even if it does 8, it would. Hey, why'd you throw fry? I could have eaten that.
Get off the floor then.
No, because that's where Boomer lays. Anyway, we have Mike zip tied the MSD box.
Listen. He doesn't have any more soap tappers, and I was fucking the box up, so.
Anyway, so, I mean, we're getting pretty close. Honestly, within the next 45 minutes, I think we'll have it driving and rolling.
Yeah.
Have it driving and rolling on the jack stands. And then we'll put the front wheels on, see if it rubs any. If it does, well, I guess we might cut it or just let it clearance itself.
Wow, this filter looks really gay. I'm sorry.
It does look pretty gay, but hey, it's okay. He'll get a nice one. We just needed that for the time being.
Filter, it looks gay.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to put the seats back in it, at least one. I think I'm gonna put the passenger seat in so you can just sit on the floor. Okay. Anyway, we're getting pretty close. We're just gonna knock the rest of this shit out and call it good. All right, so got that auxiliary, that secondary push fuel pump in. That should do about 4 to 7 pounds, something like that. It's not a whole lot. It's gonna be enough to not burn this pump out right here. So we got that in. Mike's about to get that wired up to a switch.
Please do not look at the hideous hack job. Well, I wouldn't say it's a hack job.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but like, I mean, this is all temporary.
Yeah,
this is not like we're gonna leave it like this. And
right.
on these switches with all mixed match color wiring.
All the switches and all the wiring are gonna go. The wiring for the pushing fuel pump, the auxiliary one, that's gonna. That Kazals one, that's gonna stay there.
What happened to my switch?
And then whoever wires Jacob's car up, they'll figure all that out. Yeah, they're gonna have to undo all the stuff that we just did. So, anyway, I think Jacob's got the pink laptop out, the tuning laptop. He's about to, I guess, do something with the MSD box. I don't know.
I'm about to control timing, and I'm about to put 400 degrees advance into this
Looking cool.
You got an active alert.
Cam
sensor fault. You don't need that.
We don't need
It won't run without it though. Anyway.
He always gets the cam sensor fault for this car. We just clear it.
Huh. Interesting.
He doesn't need to see that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're pretty close. Really, Mike, I don't know which wire he's doing right now.
Doing the MSD box right now.
Okay, so he's doing a wire. Really, all the purpose for us having switches right now, I mean, we can wire everything, just hot wire right to the battery for just temporarily. But the reason we're doing switches is because if something does happen, all the switches for everything that is currently running, having electricity go through it, we can all shut off all at the same time. So it's kind of smart. That way we're not just pulling.
Just the way we're doing it's not very
Yeah,
smart.
the way we're doing it is kind of hacked up, but it's okay.
Okay, let's see. So
it's only for
fans, and then the MSD box should turn on. Did it turn on?
I don't know. Is there supposed to be a light?
You won't be able to tell unless I look in the program.
Well.
Oh. Is it on?
Hold on.
Oh. Whoa.
Flip the switch.
Ow! I just shocked myself.
Whoa! Shock the fuck out of me.
Nothing.
It might not like being put
Well,
to
until
a
we had it
switch.
last time, we had it on a switch.
Oh, really? Are the wires hot? Okay. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Try it again.
Anyway, we're getting pretty close. Once we get it about started,
on now.
we'll pick up the camera and show you.
Over here.
All right, so we're really close. We're about to get it started here in just a second. We got all our jank. I mean, absolutely jank. This is a fire just waiting to happen. But whatever. I mean, as long as it runs tonight, that's all we care about, really. Jacob, we got the seats and the console put back in. By the way, the dash, he did flocking on the dash, and it looks really good. Thinking about doing that to the Trans Am.
Okay.
And
The reference fire extinguishers are right here.
Okay.
And the fire blanket.
do they work?
I think so.
So we got 18,000 fire extinguishers ready.
Probably what we need.
One of them out of all of those from 1950 are gonna work.
This is an gauge.
So anyway, we're super close and we are about to start it on the jack stands. Then we'll put this wheel on, see if it needs cutting, and take it off and see if it drives. We don't even know if, I guess we do know if the transmission's good because the dude drove it for us before he bought it. Anyway, get back to you. All right, boys.
It's not in gear, right?
No.
Okay.
You're good. Keep going. There's just a lot of fuel in it. Just keep going. You're not to
All right.
All right. Try it one more time.
Too bad I can't zoom in. Hold on.
Y'all ready to see some horsepower? I just cut the fuel.
Think we ran out of fuel a little bit.
Well, that was easy.
All right.
After 17 tries.
Holy shit.
So what happened was, who did the
What's you?
who did the
They put the labels on backwards for some reason. I don't know.
So this on the MSD box, on the wiring kit itself, to the coil packs, you got a passenger and a driver. That's, you know, of course, they're different firing order. The driver was on the passenger side. The passenger was on the driver's side.
It's an LS. It'll still run.
Yeah, it was
Ain't no thing.
originally. This used to be a right-hand drive car.
Yeah.
So Jacob just got really
Just JDM
confused.
things.
Yeah.
You know, think driver, right side, passenger, left side. You know, typical.
It actually was my fault.
But it
I
was
was
both
the-
of our fault.
I was
'cause
the
we were
one-
both hooking them up at the same time.
I'm just gonna take blame on it. I was the one rushing to get this shit done. I flip flopped the coil packs. I'll admit it.
He done flipped it. He flipped
So
it.
if anyone wants to know what it does,
We got that right, man.
it makes the It does make the firing order backwards. So we were fighting some backwards.
If you ever want to know if your LS will run with you swapping the coil harnesses, it will not, in fact, run.
Let's turn idle down a little bit and
I'm
change
not-
the timing.
I'm gonna yes.
I think the reason it started running rough, I had the switch on, but the switch,
Started vibrating.
it's like, whenever you flip it on, you have to like, lift it up.
Well, hold it down.
Anyway, I think we had a pretty successful.
Anyway,
I think we had a pretty successful day. We got a lot of stuff done. We wired both fuel pumps in. We got fuel to the carb. Plumbed in the regulator. Got the fans wired up to a switch. Got the MSD box wired up. We did a lot of stuff just today.
Jank. Maybe tomorrow
it's-
we'll fix it.
Yeah, it's pretty jank. We might fix it tomorrow or just leave it until Jacob decides to take it to a shop to get wiring done.
hey, I got 1 month.
You said that 2 months ago.
Said that actually 3 months ago.
Well, now I'm actually on the schedule.
You got so many Fruit Loops in there, dude. Let me have
They're
one.
not Fruit Loops.
Bitch, they are. It makes a loop, and it's a fruit. but it makes a loop.
foot.
Oh wow. Anyway, right now we were gonna take Jacob's car out, but he's got a bunch of people that live on his property, and we didn't want to wake him up at 11 o'clock at night.
Too damn loud.
Yeah. So and we can't turn. Something happened with his like the steering knuckle,
Lower control arm.
the lower control arm hitting the steering knuckle, something really weird that's not supposed to happen, but it is. So I guess we might fix that tomorrow. I don't know, but anyway, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know our schedules are kind of conflicting, so it's hard for us to make videos together. And most of the time when we do hang out, we just don't think about it. So hopefully from now on, anyway.
Don't worry about it, man.
Anyway, like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, maybe subscribe.
Y'all like it?
I don't know how many
Y'all like this
subscribers we
video?
have, like maybe 10.
Y'all like it? Let me know. Right? Let me know right now. I want to know. My bunion.
Your bunions or your bunions?
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh, you just aired out.
we'll see y'all in the next one.
Dude.